Hello friends, my name is Nikhil and I am reacting on Trump's shooting speech calls for Muslim ban. And why I am reacting on this video, because I heard that Trump recently banned Islamic people or Muslim people to get into the country, which is not a good thing, which will actually make differences and will provoke the Muslim countries or people to think against the country, which is actually spoiling the image of United States. So I just wanted to give an Indian perspective. I just wanted to show an Indian perspective on this topic. So let's start.
The bottom line is that the only reason the killer was in America in the first place was because we allowed his family to come here. We have a dysfunctional immigration system which does not permit us to know who we let into our country, and it does not permit us to protect our citizens' property.
Well, it seems like this video of him is before the election. This video is of before the elections. So that means when he said they have a dysfunctional immigration system, that actually indicates the current government, which at that point of time was of Obama's, and he's actually targeting Obama for saying that they have a dysfunctional immigration system. I don't think that it's like that, because as far as I know, besides 9/11, there was no big terrorist attack has happened in United States, not on that big level, and they know how to. American governments, no matter who has been the president, they have always had a very good system. So that they can protect their people and they can analyze who is getting into the country or who is going out to the country. I think he is actually making a wrong point over here and accusing Obama for that.
Called for a ban after San Bernardino and was met with great scorn and anger. But now, many years, and I have to say, many years, but many are saying that I was right to do so. And although the pause is temporary, we must find out what is going on. We have to do it. It will be lifted, this ban, when and as a nation we're in a position to properly and perfectly screen these people coming into our country. When I'm elected, I will suspend immigration from areas of the world where there is a proven history of terrorism against the United States, Europe, or our allies, until we fully understand how to end these threats. We cannot continue to allow thousands upon thousands of people to pour into our country, many of whom have the same thought process as this savage killer. If we want to protect the quality of life for all Americans.
Over here he said that as far as I got it, that he's going to ban those people who comes from the country which has a history of terrorism. But I actually want to make a point over here, because there are a lot of people goes to United States for work and to make money and to actually do work and fair business. And that's how they to make out a living over there. And by doing this, there will be many people who will face issues while getting into the country and making a living living in that country. It's actually a lot of innocent people will also suffer because of that. Because of this act of him. So let's see.
Parents, women and children, gay and straight, Jews and Christians, and all people then we need to tell the truth about radical Islam, and we need to do it now. The bottom line is that Hillary supports policies that bring the...
He is calling Islam a radical religion, which is not a good thing. Which, if being such an important person in the country, and if you call a religion radical, that's a very big and very long statement to make. There are a lot of Muslims that live in the United States itself, and all the Muslims around the world. I don't know what kind of an image he's trying to make. He's actually spoiling America's image in front of the world. Being an American and being a very important person, it's his responsibility to speak very carefully, and because it can make or break the image. So this is not a good point. He actually, it seems like he hates Muslims, and it's his personal grudges with these people, and he's trying to make a rule out of it, and trying to make a point out of it, which is a political point, which is not a good thing. Let's see.
Threat of radical Islam into America and allow it to grow overseas, and it is growing. In fact, Hillary Clinton's catastrophic immigration plan will bring vastly more radical Islamic immigration into this country, threatening not only our society, but our entire way of life. When it comes to radical Islamic terrorism, ignorance is not bliss. It's deadly. Totally deadly. Each year, the United States permanently admits 100,000 immigrants from the Middle East and many more from Muslim countries outside of the Middle East. Our government has been admitting ever-growing numbers year after year without any effective plan for our own security. In fact, Clinton's State Department was in charge of admissions and the admission process for people applying to enter from overseas. Having learned nothing from these attacks, she now plans to massively increase admissions without a screening plan, including a 500% increase in Syrian refugees coming into our country. Tell me, how stupid is that? Hillary Clinton can never claim to be a friend of the gay community as long as she continues to support immigration policies that bring Islamic extremists to our country and who suppress women, gays, and anyone else who doesn't share their views or values. Clinton wants to allow radical Islamic terrorists to pour into our country. They enslave women and they murder gays.
And I have to stop over here because I want to make a point out of here. I want to make a point here that he's very cleverly pointing out, trying to portray everyone like Clinton or Hillary or Islam itself. He is actually trying to portray them in a bad picture for his own good, actually. He's trying to earn votes by putting down Hillary, saying that she is a supporter of radical Islam, and we should not use radical word for the Islam. That's how he's saying that it should not be used for any religion, whether it's Hinduism or Christianism. Nobody has a right to say that. And another thing, he's saying that living in one country, with different people around you is a bad thing, like especially for Muslim people. I don't know how Muslim people in the same country will going to react. It can make a big trouble over there. And there are a lot of Muslims living in the United States. They never attempt to do anything wrong over there. When something like some terrorist attack happens, there is an organization behind it. There is there's a person behind it. It's not like people who are working over there or living life or working hard. They don't really actually try to hurt anybody. And he's a business mind person. He's trying to trick everyone very cleverly, and putting the gay community especially against Hillary. So I totally disagree with all that. As you know.
I don't want them in our country. Immigration is a privilege, and we should not let anyone into this country who doesn't support our communities. All of our communities, every single one of them. Ask yourself, who is really the friend of women and the LB and LGBT community? Donald Trump with actions or Hillary Clinton with her words? I will tell you who the better friend is, and someday I believe that will be proven out bigly.
Well, the video ends over here, and I don't know what kind of an image he is trying to make of America. I mean, America is known for its greatness, and why the United States is great, because there are a lot of people from different religions live together, and it's the country of freedom. It's the country of love, and country of success. And this kind of a mean thinking is like unexpected from such people, and that's what I believe. And previous presidents has never done something like this, which he is trying to do. And I can understand why they did not try, because it's actually hampered the greatness of America. And what kind of an America he's trying to make is like very, I cannot understand how it will take out that it will hamper the greatness of America. So, that's quite a